Hello everyone, I am Sajid and welcome back to my channel SciTech. In today's video to compare the Poco F3 GT versus the Realme X7 Max device. So which phone to buy and why as well. So this is the most requested comment I think for the past few hours. I'm getting plenty of comments on this. Which phone to buy? Can you please suggest us? So because very soon the Flipkart Big Savings Day is going to start, and during the Flipkart Big Savings Day, the Realme X7 Max, the price will be coming down to 23,500 rupees if you try to use a bank discount. Yes. So for the 23,500 rupees, is it worth to buy this phone or the Poco F3 GT? The price of this phone is about 27,999. I'm talking about the 8GB variant. Is it worth to buy Poco F3 GT? So this is what the price, friends, as you can see, 8GB and 128GB. But if you use the ICICI Bank cards, you can get 10% discount instant. So the price will come down to 26,999. So for 27,000 you are getting Poco F3 GT, and for 23,500 rupees you are getting Realme X7 Max. So which phone is worth for what kind of price? That is what I'm going to talk in this entire video. So one quick note, don't buy the Poco F3 GT in the first sale. Please don't buy, friends, because we never know how is the actual performance in the real life testing. That is the reason. Please don't buy in the first sale. Try to wait my reviews. I'll try to buy in the first sale and I'll try to do my own testing, and only then you can buy it in the second sale. That is what a lot of users they actually prefer to do. So only for those users I'm trying to buy in the first sale and I'm taking the risk. Let's see how will the performance of the Poco F3 GT will be there, because both phones they do have the same kind of Dimensity 1200, but both phones they do have a different kind of cooling mechanism. That is what the thing is about. So let's see which phone will be having what kind of cooling system and what kind of RAM management. That is the most important thing, because right now the Realme X7 Max, we do know the in terms of the RAM management, because of the Realme UI it's not that good. But let's see with the Poco F3 GT how will be this performance of this phone will be there. That is what I'm going to concentrate mainly. So overall in terms of the performance wise, right now I did not use the Poco F3 GT, so I cannot give much conclusion about that. But absolutely the Dimensity 1200 is kind of really good, but it's really needs kind of optimization. That's the one thing which I can definitely talk about. So in the performance section, I think both phones are kind of close to each other only in the performance section. So unless I use personally, I won't be able to say it, friends. So definitely I'll try to use the phone. But let's move to the display. In terms of the display, you should remember that Realme X7 Max has got only 360 Hz touch sampling rate, but in my unit I'm getting only 240 Hz. That's I'm not sure why. But in the Poco F3 GT, we are getting about 480 Hz touch sampling rate. That's really insane, friends. For this kind of price, try to think about the price, what the price is about of this phone. So you're getting about, if you consider the 6GB RAM variant, you're getting really again 1,000 rupees less. That's another thing you should definitely consider about the 6GB RAM variant as well. That's a really great to see 480 Hz touch sampling rate. That's really good for the gamers. So not only for the gamers, even for watching movies and content, the panel is of 10-bit panel, as you can see. 10-bit display, friends. That's really the fantastic thing to have in this phone, 10-bit display. So you'll have really amazing colors, but the real life testing will be different. Let's see Amazon HD and Netflix HD, all this will be supported or not in the real life testing. That is what I'm going to do. But in terms of the display segment, I think the Poco F3 GT has got slightly advantage of having the really good high touch sampling rate and having the really good 10-bit display as well. That's another thing. And 1 billion colors, as you can see, 64x times more than the 8-bit panel. So in terms of the display, absolutely the Poco F3 GT is a winner. In performance, both phones kind of same. So now let's talk about the design. So first we spoke about the performance, then display, now about the design. So in terms of the design, some people they do like the Realme X7 Max because of lightweight. But one thing is that the Realme X7 Max is kind of plastic feeling. You'll get definitely not the premium kind of feeling. But some people they do like the less weight. That's absolutely correct to them, no problem, no issues. Even I did like the lightweight mobile phones mainly. But this Poco F3 GT, it's gonna come with the aluminum body. Yes, friends, it's going to come with aluminum frame and 3 levels of all the skins, as you can see. Double-sided Gorilla Glass 5 protection and IR blaster. You are getting an IP53 rating as well. You're getting on this phone. And notice that you do get the gaming triggers. That's another, as you can see, maglev triggers you are getting. GT switch and RGB logo on the back side. That's really great to see, friends, as you can see. And when the haptic feedbacks, they did mention that they do have the really good haptic feedback. So overall in terms of the build quality, it looks kind of really premium, the Poco F3 GT. That is what my initial impressions about the Poco F3 GT are. So definitely, friends, as soon as I get the mobile hands-on, I'll be able to do the review in detail in terms of the comparison with the other smartphones as well. But till now, I think this phone has got really good standards in terms of the build quality. Even the Realme X7 Max is really good, don't get me wrong. Even this phone has got also, but the thing is that it got really plastic kind of feel. Some people, as I said, it depends upon the person to person. But for me, it doesn't bother any much. But some people, they do like this kind of premium feel. And there is also another thing which is called the ray tracing is going on. Yes, the first time I think Poco F3 GT, they did announce in the live streaming, they did say that they're using the Hyper Engine 3.0 with a ray tracing capabilities. As you can see, that will definitely improve slightly faster movements and smooth movements while gaming. That is what it means. So let's see friends in the real life testing whether this will be any kind of helpful or not. That's what I'm going to check in the real life testing. So next thing regarding the camera, absolutely I need to do the testings in my channel. So I'll try to upload the videos as soon as I get the mobile phone. So in terms of the cameras, I'm really happy with the Realme X7 Max, no issues. But I need to do the physical testing with the phone. Unless I get the phone, I will not be able to say anything about this. But one thing is that Poco F3 GT has only 2 5G bands. Yes, Poco F3 GT only 2 5G bands, and where the Realme X7 Max has got 7 5G bands. So as a future-proof option, you do have really good options in this phone. So things I like in the Realme X7 Max are better 5G bands, and you do have the 3.5mm jack. That's another kind of advantage with this phone. 3.5mm jack. That's another thing. And let's wait as well, and let's price then the Poco F3 GT. And for the medium to normal usage, and even the medium gaming also should be kind of good. So if you don't care about the gaming triggers and even all those things, then definitely you can buy the Realme X7 Max. If you want the gaming triggers mainly, and if you want the really premium kind of build quality in the Poco F3 GT, then definitely you can buy the GT series. So if you ask me, if you give some money for me, for example 28,000 rupees, and if you ask me to buy, which phone will I pick? I may pick maybe the Poco F3 GT because of having the really good build quality. And for me, this is my first time using the gaming triggers. That is what I'm really attracted to, that one. And even I need to test how good the phone performance is. So because the Realme X7 Max has also got the Dimensity 1200, and Poco F3 GT also got same kind of Dimensity 1200. But in my testing, in the RAM management test, in all those stress tests, we'll be able to know which phone will be able to survive for the longer hours in terms of the RAM management test and all those stress tests, which I need to definitely do. That will be my main focus. So that's the reason, friends, performance wise both phones are kind of equal. So in the display, Poco F3 GT, and next for the gaming, Poco F3 GT, slight advantage. Those are the things. And build quality also Poco F3 GT. And Realme X7 Max has advantage 5G bands and 3.5mm jack with the Realme X7 Max. So now it's time for you to decide which phone to buy. I did say all my impressions about the both phones, so don't worry. So if you're planning to buy the Poco F3 GT, try to wait for the second sale and then only buy this phone, not in the first sale, because we may not know how many disadvantages will be there with this phone. That is the reason I'm trying to stress again and again. Please try to buy in the second sale itself. So this is the complete review, friends, and comparison between both phones. Sorry for that, I don't have the device to test it. If I have the device, I could have completely tested with the Realme X7 Max in depth, but right now I don't have. But once I get the hands on, so I'll be doing 100% testing with the Poco F3 GT, comparing with the Realme X7 Max as well. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, bye.